Hey UOFS, hope you all had a lovely weekend. So this is going to be our first session of English this week, and we're going to look at a new tricky word and also the sentence of the week, and that's what we'll do every Monday. So I'll introduce a new tricky word and then we'll try and fit that in to a sentence, and then that will be our sentence of the week, which we can practice. So it'll help us practice how to write, how do we do our sentences, and also practicing a new tricky word as well. So let's have a look at our tricky word of the day, of the week even. So we know what this one is? B, okay? B. So I'll say it and then you say it, ready? B, 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 B. Okay, let's have a look at what letters are in our word, so we can get practicing on how to spell it. So we've got a B and an E. So remember about tricky words. Why are they called tricky words? Because we can't sound them out. Because if I try to sound this out, B, E, be, is be a word? No, not a word. So it's just a word we're going to have to learn, and let's learn how to spell it. So B, E, B, E. Or if we use the letter names, B, E. B and E spells bee. Not like a buzzing bee. It's not like a buzzing bee. It's, you might say, we must not be late. Or we might say, when will dinner be ready? So not the buzzing bee, the other type of bee. So B and F spells bee. So it would be brilliant this week if you can have a go at practicing how to spell it and how to write it. Again, this could be done on paper, using paint, using your fingers. So lots of lovely tricky words being written in flour, and we have one with couscous. Really, so many different ideas. Like I say, if the weather's nice, try and get outside. Use just water on paintbrushes. Anything you can try and do just to make it a bit exciting when practicing to write it. But we're also going to have a go at using this word in our sentence of the week. So let's have a little think about how we could put be into a sentence. Now, I'm going to do a sentence with all of you and we'll talk through it. But if you think of a different sentence with be in it, use it. Let that be your sentence of the week, and that be something you can practice over and over again. It doesn't have to be my one, but we'll go with my one for the minute. So we could do, I will be a superhero. Oh, I like that. I quite like to be a superhero. I will be a superhero. Okay, let's count how many words are in my sentence. I will be a superhero. Okay, that's 5 words in my sentence. I'm going to double just check, make sure it makes sense. I will be a superhero. Yeah, I think that makes sense. So let's have a think then. What do we need to remember when we are writing a sentence? Have a quick chat. What do we need to remember? 3 really important things when writing a sentence. I think so. I'll turn my board around. And hopefully you remembered and come up with, we need capital letters, we need finger spaces, and we need a full stop. Now, I always like to say my sentences out loud, count how many words are in my sentence and make sure they make sense. And do you know what I quite like? Using my fingers for my finger spaces. So I, finger space, will, finger space, be, finger space, a, finger space, superhero. Okay, so let's have a think. What was my first word? This is what I like to say a few times, just so it's in my head and I can remember. I, and I think we're all quite good at I, aren't we? So one of our tricky words, isn't it? It's going to be nice and big, and make it stand tall and proud at the top here. So I Will. Will. Can you help me stand out to will? All. Will. Good job. Okay, and I'm going to remember, I'm going to put my finger down and start writing if. Do you remember what type of all comes at the end of a word? Is it just one all or the digraph all? What one comes at the end of the word? Is the digraph. I will. So I will. B. Here's my tricky word. Do you remember how to spell it? B-E. Well done. B-E. Remember my finger spaces. I will be. Oh, have I got any more room at the end of my line? No. So am I going to come start writing down here? Or down here? Or on the left side of my page? I'm going to start right back here at the beginning of the line again. I will be A. What letter is A? A, isn't it? A. But am I going to do a capital letter? No, why not? Because we don't put capital letters in the middle of words unless it's for a name. I will be A when an A's on its own. A. Superhero. Now this is a tricky word for us to have a go at writing, but I think we'll give it a good go. Super. Now, this is how we write super. Super. But if you had a go, if you did this on your own, you had a go, let's think of the sounds that we can hear in super. Super. So if you did write it like this, if you write it like that, I would be so impressed because I know that you use all of those sounds that you have learned to have a go. I know we haven't done the oo sound yet, but you're using those sounds that you know already to have a go at writing. It doesn't matter if we get it wrong because that's fantastic. And we'll get to learn how to spell words properly, won't we? And then hero, again, not the easiest word to write. Super. But lots of you, I know how lots of you love your superheroes. You might be experts on writing this word already. Super. Here. Superhero. So, superhero. And then, is that the perfect sentence or am I missing something? My full stop at the end. I've got my full stop at the end of my sentence. And then I'm going to go back and reread my sentence just to make sure that I've remembered everything. Got my capital letter in the spaces. Will be a superhero. Oh, okay. Remember my finger spaces. Remember my capital letter. And I remember my full stop. So I managed to get my tricky word in there. Like I said, if you can have a go at doing this sentence of the week, you can use mine, or if you think of your own, that's absolutely fine. If you can think of your own sentence with our tricky word be in there, that would be fantastic. Even if it would be fantastic if you have a go at writing it for me, but even if you're even thinking of a sentence and then saying it, that is just as brilliant. So have a go with your sentence of the week, have a go with your tricky word as well, and we look forward to seeing what you come up with. Good job, well done.